they are finally arriving for some SNAP beneficiaries, otherwise known as food stamps, and EBT card holders, which are all low-income individuals. This is a really good thing for millions upon millions of people all across the country, as it has taken them forever to do this, but it is finally starting, and that's what I want to share with you here in the video, as this is a really good thing. Let's jump into it and discuss the details. First off, can I ask a huge favor of you? Please make sure to like the video with the big thumbs up button right down below. Thank you so much, really appreciate that. Otherwise, please subscribe to the channel as well with the big subscribe button down below. Again, thank you so much, really appreciate your support, and let's get into it and talk about this. All right, so this is in regards to SNAP benefits, food stamps, EBT cards, food assistance, cash assistance, all kinds of things like this. Any type of benefits that arrive on an EBT card, which is well over 40 million people all across the country right now. A lot of people have these cards, and this is very, very important. Now, maybe you've heard me talk about this or allude to this previously in other videos, but as of then, it's always just been this legislation. It's been an idea. They haven't really been implementing it until now. They're finally doing something. So I want to share with you the state, the one state as of right now that is rolling this out, and they're starting it. But if you are not located within this one state, I would highly encourage you to listen to this video, because if you're not located in this state, your state will be doing this soon, okay? And you got to know the details behind this. But again, if you don't want to watch this, that's totally fine. But I would highly recommend listening to this information, because it's coming across the entire country eventually at some point here. All right, so the state of California, they are the first ones to roll this out, okay? What is it? Better protections on your EBT card. I've said this so many times before in other videos. EBT cards are literally being targeted because they are the low-hanging fruit, and it is so easy for people to get into these EBT cards and take your monthly benefit. I know that sounds really weird of me to say, but it is the truth. You know this. EBT cards have virtually no protections within them. So, you know the stories. You've heard me say this before in other videos. Unfortunately, these skimming devices or these different, skimmers that are on the little kiosk machines at the grocery store, when you go there to scan your card with your groceries for the week or whatever, sometimes if it has one of those skimming devices on there, they can take all of your benefit, no problem whatsoever. There's like no protections in EBT cards. So what they want to do is add these security chips into cards, like what you see on a debit card or a credit card. They wanted to add these little security chips into EBT cards. Why they haven't done this yet, I have no clue. It is just like completely confusing why they haven't done this, but California, finally, California is the first of the states out there to start implementing this. Even though they want to start doing this on a federal level across the entire country, California just says, you know what, we're going to do it on our own, and they're finally doing this. So just like everything, like the 4-minute mile or whatever it happens to be, right? As soon as one person does it, as soon as one organization or business does it, everybody else usually follows suit and does the same thing. So this is great. It's really nice that California is finally doing this, and they're going to be rolling this out here relatively soon in the next few months. So according to what they're saying like this, is that California residents will likely start to see their new EBT cards rolling out sometime in January. Now, I know that's a few months from now as I record this video, but I guess late is better than never, right? They were supposed to be rolling out over the summer. It didn't happen over the summer. Huge shock. There's a big delay here, but here we go. It's finally coming, okay? So I know I'm making a big deal about this, but get this. According to what they've said, 3 years, they took a 3-year period of time in California. Get this. They found that $242 million of cash assistance was wrongly taken from EBT card holders. Just in cash assistance, $242 million, plus an additional $119 million of food assistance. In other words, SNAP benefits. In total, that is, what is that? $359 million? I think my math is right on that. It's crazy, right? Just call it $360 million. That's $1 million basically a day for an entire year. That's craziness, right? They're basically still losing about $15 million a month right now due to these skimming devices that are because EBT cards don't have protections. That is absolutely crazy, in my opinion, that is still happening, okay? Now, they allocated $50 million. The state of California allocated just $50 million to get this done. So basically what I'm hearing about this is if they're losing $15 million a month because of these skimming devices and sophisticated scams that are basically taking money from EBT cards, they allocated $50 million. Okay, but if I'm hearing this correctly, every 3 months, $15 million a month, that is $45 million. So basically in 3 months, they have this thing paid for. Why is it taking this so long? I don't get this. This is completely confusing. Makes absolutely no logical sense whatsoever to me that they haven't done this sooner. This is craziness. So the low income and fixed income beneficiaries who have these EBT cards, unfortunately, are the ones suffering because the states and the federal government have not rolled this out across the entire country. I don't know. That's totally messed up in my mind, but what do I know, right? Anyway. So unfortunately, this is taking a little bit longer, but California is rolling this out, okay? So there is legislation out there on the federal level to do this as well, which is basically roll these security chips out and basically issue all brand new EBT cards for everybody across the entire country. There's legislation out there. Lawmakers want to do this, but they haven't done it yet. I think if they looked at the real numbers here and saw how much money was being wrongly taken from EBT card holders on a monthly basis, I think it'd be probably a no-brainer to say, wow, we're losing that much money on a monthly basis and it would cost X to get this done. Let's just invest the money today. Let's get this done. Let's get the new cards out to the beneficiaries. They don't need to worry about their benefits being taken from them anymore. The federal government and the states don't need to keep reimbursing all these benefits that are wrongly taken. Everybody wins at the end of the day, right? So there you go. But anyway, if you are located in California, this will be going on. So again, according to what you can see here with that article, it looks like in January, these new EBT cards will be rolling out. I wouldn't be shocked if there's another delay on this. Just be prepared if you're located in California. I wouldn't be shocked one bit if there's another delay rolling these cards out, but just get ready. Around the turn of the year, sometime in January or so is what it's looking like. The new EBT cards will be rolling out. So in California, the cool thing about it is you'll have way more protection on your benefit. I know. I've had conversations with some of you here in the community across the country who have had your benefits taken from you, right? You go to the store trying to buy your monthly groceries or weekly groceries, whatever it happens to be. You have your new benefit. You swipe your card and think, what happened? I just got paid yesterday. Why are my benefits gone? Why does my card have $0 on it? Oh, because 3 weeks ago when I visited the grocery store, I saw that little device on the kiosk. Didn't know. It was a skimmer. Oh, whoops. Now my benefits are gone. Yeah, that's a really, massive headache for a lot of people. Now they don't have food for a week or whatever. Super sad situation. And this is what's going on all across the country. I know for a fact this has happened to some of you here in the community. I've talked to some of you. Like I said, I've had conversations with some of you here in the community that have told me your stories of how this has happened. This is a big deal. I mean, all across the country, not just California, but finally, California is the first of the states stepping up and finally doing this because the federal government has not done it yet, which, again, completely confuses me. Lawmakers have not passed the legislation, but it is out there. In fact, Ron Wyden, who is a senator out of the state of Oregon, he's kind of one of the main guys behind this, and said, we got to do something. We have to do this legislation. We have to implement these security measures on EBT cards. Totally agree with you, Ron Wyden. Why they haven't done this yet, so confusing. There's people out there that are basically, losing benefits all the time. And yeah, unfortunately, it takes a long time to get those benefits reimbursed as well. It's not like you just call your local office and you're like, hey, yeah, my card had money on it and now it's gone. I think they were taken from me. It's not like they just be like, oh yeah, just hang on 3 minutes here and I'll issue some new benefits. No, it takes weeks, sometimes even months to get those benefits back. It's a long time to wait when somebody's hungry, has no food, no benefits to basically go to the store and buy anything, cash assistance, things like that, which are also loaded on EBT cards. Bad situation for a lot of people. So it's really nice to see this. It's really nice to see that California is finally rolling this out. And like I said earlier, if you're not located in California, you got to know this. Reason being is at some point, your state will also do this. Hopefully sooner than later. I know it might be kind of annoying to get a new EBT card, but trust me, it's going to be better. In the long run, it might be a little bit annoying for a couple days, whatever happens to be, to wait for the new card and to activate the new card and whatever it takes with the new card. It might be kind of annoying for like 3 days or a day or like 3 minutes. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, you're going to be way better off. You will not have the, basically the idea that, I might go to the store and there you go. That might be the end of my benefit because now they've been taken from me and I have to jump through hoops to try to get money back. See what I'm saying here? It's a big deal. So Anyway, just want to share this with you really quickly. It's so encouraging to see this finally happening, and I wish that they would do this on the state, or the national level, across the entire country. The federal level, basically just roll it out to everybody. The federal government to step in and be like, hey, we're going to do this. We're going to get it all done across the entire country. This is nuts. The federal government has been reimbursing wrongly taken benefits for beneficiaries for a couple years now. And that whole thing is expiring. You've heard me say that before in other videos. That's another really bad situation. So anyway, does this help a little bit? I hope so. So again, I'll keep you posted on the rest of the country, but California, stay tuned. Your new EBT cards should be arriving within the next few months here with a new little chip on there. One little tiny chip stuck on your card will give you all the protections. That's awesome. Super cool, right? It's exciting to see this. Now, how many people are located in California that have EBT cards? Honestly, I don't know. I did not see that information anywhere, but millions, I would anticipate. So yeah, anyway, hope this helps you. Please make sure to subscribe down below. Like the video. Again, big thumbs up button down below. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. Otherwise, subscribe to the channel. Again, big subscribe button. Totally free to do so. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. And check out the other videos here on the channel. Nearly 5,000 videos in the video library. The ones I've hand selected for you, the very popular videos for you down below in the description or the top of the comment section. Otherwise, right now showing up on your screen as well. You'll see some videos there. Check out one of those. Thank you so much for your support. Really appreciate it. Have a nice day, and I'll keep you tuned on everything going on right now. And hopefully we'll get some, legislation across the entire country that does this soon. That'd be my guess, and I'd hope they do that. It'd be really good for the beneficiaries. Anyway,